Okay, so before this video, I made another video on how I passed the security plus exam, like the rough overview, test taking skills, etc. But today, I'm going to make a different video. And this video will cover in a very important key strategy that I use to pass the SOY 601. And I believe that if you use the strategy as well, not only will you be better prepared for the exam, but it will also allow you to assess where you are at in terms of studying for the exam. Okay, so this is CompTIA Security Plus Certification Exam Objectives. I'll put a link in the description so you can do this yourself, and you should download it and then annotate it, which is what I'm about to show you. So let's go to here. So 1.0 threats, attacks, and vulnerabilities. What I do is I read the whole thing from top to bottom, like so. And while I'm reading, I make note of anything that does not come to mind, or I think to myself, what is this? So, for example, 1.1 prepending. So, initially, I didn't know exactly what it was, but I had a rough estimate. If you have a rough estimate, that's not good enough. Make sure make sure you know everything. So, for example, I knew phishing, yes, emails, uh, getting private information, smishing, yes, for texting, but getting private information, different ways of social engineering technological mediums. However, this I read this whole thing. The only thing I wasn't 90% or more sure of was pre-pending. So I went back to Professor Messer's notes, his videos, and I researched on it. And after that, I underlined it and put an explanation. I put an example as well, just like this. Okay, so read all of this stuff. Take note of anything you're unsure of. Take note. And I got to 1.4 and I realized, what is Visual Basic for Applications, VBA? The same thing. I took note of everything. And I mean everything. Anything that I wasn't already sure of, I took note. The rough, the rough, make sure your notes are detailed as well. Because if you just put like something like broad, like programming language, you might remember what that is, but like you have to make it specific so you remember why you wrote it, and then you repeat and go through this again, making sure you catch anything you're unsure of. So if you keep doing this and you keep going down, it like this is a good example right here. This is a really good example of what you should put on your exam objectives, depending on how skillful you are as of right now. But this is what I put. So anything I was unsure of, I annotated it crazily. Like I intensively annotated, making sure I get every detail on this so I can go back and review it. And you keep going, and you can see me annotating everything. See? A lot of annotations. Now, once you finish annotating everything, by the way, you do this so you know what you need to work on, obviously, right? And then when you annotate it, you you finish, and you feel you know what you need to work on. You go review those topics, you write it down, and then after that, you come back to it every time. You need to make sure that you know everything. Let's say you take a practice test and you didn't do so well, uh, and then you read the explanation. After that, it's like, I think I know better now. And then you take another practice test, and then you get a good score, but you're not sure if you're exactly ready. This is what will tell you if you're ready. Along with the 80% or higher, this will ensure that you're ready. If you know everything on these exam objectives, you annotate it just and read your annotations to make sure you refresh the things that you're unsure of initially. Then this will allow you to pass the Security Plus exam. And this is what I did.